Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, June 24th, 2025. Before I jump into all the charts, I need to make an important announcement, and that is to say that we're coming into summer hours, as we're calling them, at wickedstocks.com. So typically you receive your Tesla and NVIDIA analysis on YouTube and the Triple Q and SPY at wickedstocks.com within an hour or two of the closing bell for the next day. For instance, you might be watching this, Monday evening for Tuesday's report, but the team is in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. We're traveling a lot this summer, and what's become more convenient for us is to deliver the work to you that trading day. In other words, for instance, this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the Tesla and NVIDIA analysis will be delivered to the YouTube channel no later than 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York, 5 a.m. Chicago, 4 a.m. Denver, 3 a.m. Los Angeles. No later than, but it will probably be right around that time. That's what will be convenient for us for delivery. It will be that trading day, several hours before the opening bell. We regret any inconvenience this may present to you, especially for those of you who like to watch this the evening before. I like to deliver it the evening before. I think it's good to have it in advance so you can ruminate and think about things and create a game plan. But I think that if you get it by 6 a.m. New York, that should still be plenty of time. So regrets for any inconvenience this may present you, but we will get you the work. Guaranteed, you can count on it. It will be there every single day. I've been doing commodities analysis for over 30 years on a daily basis, and I've not yet missed a single edition that wasn't planned to be missed. So you will have the work by 6 a.m. Every morning, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. And that tempo will continue through much of the summer, say through August. And then in September, we will resume our normal schedule where we'll get the work to you that evening or several hours after the closing bell so you'll have it as the regular timing. So there you have it. Let's jump into Tesla. Big rally on Monday on the robotaxi unveiling in Austin. And so we're right back where we were just a few weeks ago in the low 350s. We pushed through that 354.23 two-year channel top by several points. 357.54 was the high, but we've not closed above it, certainly on a daily basis. And more importantly, we've not yet closed above it for the week itself. There's plenty of time for this to play out. I do think, and as I said before, if we do close the day above 354.23, I think, let me say a couple of things about that. One is, if you went short, on Monday in the low 350s, I think that is definitely a viable strategy. Maybe you exited a long position, so you may have sold the market after having bought it per our recommendation 2-3 weeks ago when we dipped into the 270s at this channel bottom at 300.48 was at that time. And so if you're short now, it is being short over the next week or two back to 300.48. But if we close today, Tuesday, above 354.23, that may be your indication to at least exit a short position. Should you go long? I don't have a problem with that. Just know, though, that the buy signal doesn't materialize officially, if you will, until we close Friday above 354.23. And if we do, we would, over the next half year or so, anticipate 516.58 as a longer term objective, this 5-year channel top. Now, for the week itself, there is a channel top that I can show you here at 394.50. Might we reach this by Friday's close if we settle today above 354.23? That is possible. That is why I say if you're short now, anticipating 300.48 as a 1 to 2 week downside objective, which is the viable approach right now, but if we close above 354.23,
if you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
You probably should exit your short position just to be safe, unless you want to ride a short position all the way into the 390s and climbing. 394.50 with present volatility could be a 3 to 5 day target. Now, with more recent volatility, it's a 2 to 3 week objective. What I do think is possible today with a push, especially open above 354.23, is 371.43. This is a 2-week rising channel top. We have as an intraday resistance level only. Know that if we close above 371.43, that is further, how should I put this? That is a sign that we very well may actually close the week itself above 354.23, because I would expect within 1 to 2 days 394.50, and by that time we're now talking like Thursday, Friday anyway. If we reach 394.50 by Thursday, I don't see us falling all the way back on Friday to close below 354.23. So this is one way to sort of finesse this. If you're short now, your stop should be above 371.43. Or if you're short now, you exit that short position with a mere settlement today above 354.23. And when do you go long? I think you can go long with a settlement today above 371.43. The market should then reach 394.50 within a day or two, where we actually could top out on a weekly basis and possibly ease back into the low to mid 350s within a couple of weeks of testing 394.50. I mean, that's just normal market behavior. But I also want to remind you that if we close the week Friday above 354.23, that is a significant buy signal, not only through the third quarter, but the rest of the year. The 5/16/58 formation considered kind of a 6-month target. I want to say 3 to 5 months. It did happen almost happen, I should say, the last time in November up to the December high inside of 2 months. And that could happen again. So by the end of the year, within 6 months or sooner, with a weekly settlement above 354.23. Downside, holding below 351.39 through 354.23. Well, we do have 331.61. That's the old Fibonacci that performed quite well over the last couple of weeks. We certainly pushed through that on Monday, closed above it. But in terms of solid support that I think you can buy into on a downside retracement, that would be 324.08. That is this recently formed, actually based in part on Monday's high, kind of a 2-week channel bottom. I think it's our down pivot into later week. So if you're short now, because we pushed back into the low 350s, if we close today below 324.08, that is your sigh of relief, because within the week, by Friday's close, within several days, 300.48 would be expected. 300.48 is this channel bottom that may well once again contain selling well into July activity. It is also our sell signal well into the third quarter. I'm not going to get into all that, but I've been saying how if we close below this rising channel bottom, this rising flag at the bottom of a move, that is a significant sell signal event into later Q3. But until then, really what I want to focus on is not so much 331.61, but the 324.08. That is a level you can buy. I'm talking to day traders, even kind of a 1 to 2 week swing trade back into the low 350s. And if we close below 324.08, that is your down pivot through the rest of the week. So if you didn't get short on strength in the low 350s, you can get short on weakness with a settlement below 324.08. This outside channel here is 310.99, but I do think closing below 324.08, which would also be below Monday's low, is a serious reversal short-term, 300.48 than expected within several days, where we could bottom out through next week and round back up into the 350s. And if we close below 300.48, that is our sell signal, not only through July, but into later year, well into the third quarter. As I've been saying, I think this 160s would be anticipated within a couple of months of closing below this significant 300.48 channel bottom. Have I said anything have I not mentioned everything? Let me think here. Here we go. If we happen to push or open once again above 354.23, 371.43 is in reach today. And if we close today above 354.23, that may be your indication to exit a short position you may have established on Monday, because the market then may be geared up for 394.50 by the end of the week. If we close today above 371.43, within just 1 or 2 days, we reach 394.50. Closing above 394.50, by the way, over the next couple of weeks is an aggressive buy signal that should then yield the 516.58 area within 2 or 3 months. So I'll be mentioning more and more about that, but we're not there yet. I don't want to make any assumptions. We've been here before. We just might top out again on a multi-week basis in the low to mid 350s. I see no good reason to be long Tesla right now as we continue through July and into later Q3 unless we close above 354.23. Until then, you may consider bottom picking once again 300.48. Otherwise, your next solid buy opportunity as we continue into the later third quarter is a settlement above 354.23. That's pretty much all I've got. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. We offer 2 stock picks a week. We put one out on Monday. I already forget exactly what it was. Daily Triple Q, Daily SPY analysis. Once again, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, all the reports will be delivered that morning by 6 a.m. If you're a wickedstocks.com member, it'll be waiting for you in your email inbox. If you just follow the Tesla and NVIDIA on YouTube, just come to our channel by 6 a.m., around 6 a.m. New York, and it'll be waiting there for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.